Good evening and thanks for joining us. Almost 11 years. That's how much time, at most, a drunk driver will spend in jail for killing 6 people.
Larry Veter was sentenced today after an emotional day in court. Last November, Veter plowed into a group of Good Samaritans who had stopped at an earlier accident. 6 people died, 2 were injured. Today, Veter pleaded guilty to 6 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Melissa Buscher's live outside the Wake County Courthouse with more on today's tearful testimony. Melissa?
Pam, Larry Veter's attorney said it was an intentional choice for Veter to drink and drive that night in November, but he never meant to harm anyone. Still, his actions killed 6 people and injured others. Today, victims of family members say they're haunted by Veter's bad choice. Friends and family say Larry Veter is not a bad person. He just did a bad thing.
All these people that were gathered there were doing something good. You know, they were there trying to help. I love people like that.
The kindness of strangers left 6 families coping with the same loss. Robert and Jean Marie Alfaro died in front of their twin sons. Dennis Bowles was just 28.
I can see it so clearly in my head, but I'll never be able to see it with my eyes, and it breaks my heart.
Nolan Myers, a Campbell University student, will never graduate.
I can't find you, Nolan. I can't grasp onto anything that is you. It's just air. I can't touch you. I can only touch the remains of you in the urn.
Veter will now spend up to 11 years in prison.
There's nothing that's going to bring our son back. I mean, but I think we have to look at a solution to this as opposed to simply revenge.
If there were anything I could do to change it, if I could trade places with just one of those people, I would. I'm sorry for everybody. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Veter has been suicidal and has been on antidepressants. One of his friends told us today that Larry Veter didn't even care about a long sentence, that he had told her the worst thing that has happened in his life already happened that night in November. Pam?
Melissa Buscher, live in Raleigh. 2 people involved in the original crash on that night received only minor injuries. These are the 6 victims who had stopped and died. Dennis Bowes, Brian Tudor, Nolan Myers, Christopher Clemens, Robert Alfaro, and his wife Jean Marie Alfaro.